You know Rob.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I'm just thinking. I think he's one of the greatest actors of our generation. I think
He's fantastic.
he's incredible, and yeah, he's just like the sickest.
But you became obsessed with one of his films.
Oh, Good Time. Good Time is, because it's the best movie ever made. Yes, I am here to promote Good Time.
His movie that's already out?
Yeah, no, it's so good. It's like the best.
I saw it. It's insane.
It's the most insane, crazy movie I've ever seen.
Who directed your co-star, right?
One of the co-stars, yeah. The guy who plays my brother is one of the directors, and Josh and Benny Safdie.
Yeah.
Holy moly, that is a good movie. And those guys, which one is it, Josh or Benny Safdie is the brother?
Benny's my brother, yeah.
Benny is...
Those are amazing actors.
Oh my gosh.
It's insane. And it was produced by Sibo, my friend.
How do you know? I love that your segment's turning into all about Robert Pattinson.
What? No,
just talk about
that's
his
why
movie.
I came here. Okay, what? I'm going to promote a movie I'm in for 10 seconds? Which is great, by the way. It's amazing, you know, whatever. Go see it.
But he was great.
But he should have got an Oscar. It was sick. No, yeah, I really love this movie so much.
You actually brought a clip of Good Time.
I did. I brought a clip of Good Time that I would like to roll. This is a scene right after Rob and his brother have robbed a bank, and one of the die packs in the money.
You're really showing a clip from his movie, Good Time?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah.
This is already out on DVD. Like, you can stream it.
It is.
It
go
is.
get it.
Yes, go
it's on
see
Amazon. Yeah.
Robert's in it.
It's the best movie ever. Yeah, absolutely.
You are fantastic in it.
Should have got an Oscar.
You should have got an Oscar for this one. Yeah, all right,
so here's Robert Pattinson and Benny Safdie in Good Time. Take a look.
Yes, I'm gonna get something. Just give me 5 minutes.
No, come on now.
Just watch the shit on your face. You're not for. Nick, what the f are you doing? Get in the sink. Jesus Christ. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Come on.
Take it off. Get off
5
anything.
seconds, I call the
See
police.
this red or pink dye, okay? My brother is mentally handicapped. The bucket of paint fell off a construction truck and hit him on the head. I'm gonna come on in 1 second. It's an emergency, all right? Please just give me 5 minutes. Pants are gonna die all over them. You gotta get the pants off. I don't care if you like them or not. You gotta get them off right now. Get the sweatpants underneath. That's why you wore them. Hurry up. Lace them up. Look for any. Yes, please.
That's a great clip from your film.
Holy, I wish we could show more, Jim.
How many times have you seen?
I've seen this movie 30 times. Oh my God. I swear, I watch it all the time.
Are they on your shirt right now?
Oh yeah, this is
You're obsessed with this. This is insane.
What? I love it. What? I'm very into it.
I think it's great.
Lorne Michaels and I went to Jamaica together on vacation for New Year's.
I really want that to be a lie.
Wait, Lorne Michaels, who was
our boss.
Our boss. He started all of our
boss.
careers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Went to Jamaica with you.
No, I went with him for New Year's.
You went with him.
Yeah, Pete
I don't know if I would.
When I was 20.
I don't know if I would ever go to Jamaica with you. I might as well go to Nashville and wake up in Nashville.
Yeah.
I don't know if
There's
I'd
really
come back.
nothing in Jamaica that you haven't duplicated here in the United States.
That is totally true.
You were 20.
Yeah.
Oh, 20 years old.
What year how old were you when you began being on Saturday Night Live?
20.
20.
The first year?
Season.
Yeah.
First season, you're never really that close with Lorne, though.
Right.
New Year's, too?
Yeah,
Over the
spending a
break.
So this
Holiday
is
with
8
Lorne?
episodes in.
8
20 years
episodes
old.
in,
Yes.
a man, your senior,
Yeah.
goes, that kid, Jamaica.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, because I could see maybe now you and Lorne maybe might vacation somewhere, meet up somewhere, but at the time?
I mean, Jamaica, the two of them walking around Jamaica. I want it to be true, but I'll go
I want
no.
it to be true. I'm saying no, not true.
It is true.
What? I'm terrible at this game.
Yeah.
How? What do you mean?
Oh, he grew me in the office. No, he just was like, I'm going to Jamaica. Do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, dude.
Did you guys like stay next to each other in the hotel?
Yeah, I stayed. Well, I stayed. I didn't want to stay. He offered to stay where he was, but I didn't want to like be me around him. So I stayed at the hotel 10 minutes away. So because I would have been fired if I stayed. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have to give him his least.
Much weed? Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I'm so excited about this. What are you doing with the new Mortal Kombat? How are you involved with it?
Mortal Kombat 11. It's my favorite number.
Kombat.
Yeah. Also, well, they are paying me to be here to talk about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And that's why.
Oh,
that's really.
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm trying to get a helicopter to Coachella. So they were like, "Do you like this game?" I was like, "Sure." No, it's actually really sick. There's this guy that I really like to kill in it because he looks like a real douchebag. So there's this guy, Johnny Cage.
Oh yeah, Johnny Cage.
Yeah. So he does splits and punches you in the. Is his special move.
Yes, that's one of his moves.
He just looks like everybody I grew up with in Staten Island, so I just kill that dude. I enjoy killing him. Also, he has a hot daughter, which is weird because I'm lonely and she's not real. So there's that in the video game as well. Sexual confusion.
Sexual confusion comes with the new Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, the effects are really good. I'm actually wearing, I have to shout out Mortal Kombat sneakers. Yeah, they exist.
Wow.
They are real things.
I like, my dude I like is Scorpion.
You like Scorpion? Oh, I got you.
Dude.
I heard you like Scorpion, so I got this for you in case, you want to have fun with your wife over the Easter break. I mean,
I don't know if this is gonna fit her, but we'll see.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean,
oh, me?
Yeah,
oh, that's
yeah. I mean, wear it for sex.
Thank you. I understood the first time. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah. But you do love video games. I heard you're building an arcade at your house.
I am. So I live with my mom. Well, we bought a house together, but nobody believes that. So I live with my mom, kinda. So I have a basement that's mine. It's that's like an apartment, so I live underneath her. Yeah. So I'm cool. Getting a little arcade set up down there, trying to make a little mine.
Well, what do you have? Do you have what does that mean in an arcade? Do you have a bunch of pinball machines and stuff?
Well, no, I'm gonna get a Mortal Kombat machine.
Yeah, no, you're ready. No, you're good. The check is cleared. The check is cleared. You're good. Yeah, you're good on Mortal Kombat.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool.
But so you get one Mortal Kombat machine, but what else?
Well, I'm redoing my whole entire. So I was calling it the Man Cave, but the Mulaney's told me that if I call it that, they will no longer be my friend. I didn't know. Do you not call the basement the Man Cave? Is that weird?
Some people do, but no, you can't.
So now I call it the basement, like the Ohio State University. Yeah, it means something. Oh, I don't like that college. I just, it's the that's the important. Go CSI. Division 3.
Oh my gosh. Division 3. D3, man.
D3, baby.
That's a real deal.
Yeah.
Are you going to charge people when they play the video game?
Hell yeah, absolutely. It's one of my many schemes I'm working on, Jimmy.
As a joke, this is true. 3 years ago, I started taking singing lessons as a joke. Because I just thought it would be funny if one day I was just hanging out with the boys.
Yeah.
And
belted out
a song. And
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that would be a good bit.
Just kicking it with the boys in the most song-friendly environment, and they just belt out Sinatra or something. Yeah, so I've been going to this for a year. I went to this guy he's a voice coach of the Stars.
Wow.
And I remember going up to his apartment, and he was like, "This is so great. This is cool. We get to work together." He's like, "What project is this for?" And I was like, "This is for my pure enjoyment."
Nothing. Yeah. I'm just here to hang and learn something.
I can't sing yet, but I know what it's supposed to sound like.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. I think it's gonna be good.
Oh, one day I will belt it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I got caught by the cops while smoking my first joint.
It almost seems too obvious.
It seems really obvious.
Yeah. Wait, but you got caught by the cops the first time you ever smoked a joint?
Yeah, the first time I ever smoked a joint, it was, we skipped school, we went to the train station, and for some reason we thought smoking in a train station was very discreet.
This sounds like a stereotype. This is
Yeah, it sounds like a scene from The
Yeah.
Outsiders or
I
something.
think he
yeah.
does.
Yeah.
So this is in Staten Island?
This is in Staten Island.
Yeah.
Staten Island.
And so you...
The cop was like, oh,
Hey,
is that a joint?
you gotta smoke it like that.
Oh.
Yeah, so, all right, so did you know you were going to smoke pot?
We made a plan. I skipped math class because, I was like, never gonna figure it out ever. Why? Might as well get into this thing for the next, I guess, rest of my life. And I went with this guy I met, Mike, and we went out to the train station. We rolled up a blunt at the train station and smoked it there.
Don't they always say that like a lie just has way too many details? Like this seems too detailed. There's no way.
Did you eat it?
remember? You smoke a lot of weed. You don't remember this story in this much detail.
Yeah.
Is it
There's
really
no,
not?
yeah, right. And Mike, his name was this guy named Mike.
Yeah, Mike. I would
Yeah.
say his last name, but I don't know
remember
what
the
he's doing
flight
right
you had
now.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Wait, I don't know. Did you eat a Big Mac after?
With the boys.
With
of
the
course.
boys,
Yeah,
boys,
of course.
yeah.
Always with the boys.
I vote lie.
Well, I go with Miley's gut. I'm gonna say, but also wait, Pete's luck. Pete Davidson's luck, which is
He don't miss.
the reason
That we know.
The reason that he's a comedian is because things like this happen to him in real life.
The details seemed like you were trying to oversell it.
Okay, I agree. I'm with Miley. It didn't happen.
It is true.
What?
Yeah, and so this is, by the way, kids at home, this is how you get out of when you get busted with drugs. This is how you get out of it. So, no, it's important. Yeah, for your kids as well. So, when Uncle Pete comes to party.
Pete.
Hey, oh! So we went to the train station, we walked back up, and these two cops follow us, right? So I obviously know they're cops because I grew up in like a blue collar fireman cop. Everybody you know what they look like.
Yeah.
So my boy goes, oh no, and he just starts running, right? So they go obviously and tackle him and put him in cuffs, and I just stand there and they're like, go against the car, and I'm like, you know what, guys, you did your job. I got
How old are you?
I'm like 16. I was like, I got busted with weed. I'm not gonna try and run from this. This is
Yeah.
I skipped school. I was a bad boy today. And they wrote down all my information. They wrote down my buddy's information, and they were like, all right, you could go back to class because you're a stand-up guy. As for your friend, right to the slammer.
Wow, that is a lesson to be learned right there. I also heard that you got matching tattoos.
We
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah, it was a very dark time, I think, in our lives.
No, okay.
Maybe for me personally.
We were dressed as babies. Everything seemed fun and fine.
Yes.
And then
Wait, what's going on? Why are you dressed as
We
babies?
did this SNL sketch where we were babies that were rapping.
yeah, trap babies.
Trap babies.
And
One of the many brilliant ideas that I bring to the SNL table.
And at the end, our excuse for it all, Larry David said, what is going on? And we said, we babies. And for some reason, we looked at each other and was like, that's a great tattoo.
Yeah, we were like,
We're doing this.
yeah. And then we did. I got my tattoo guy to come to 30 Rock.
Should have known that was sketch.
Yeah. It came out
Can we get a tattoo
wonky.
before he pressed send? The guy was there.
Yeah.
With needles,
He was
permanent
so
ink.
excited.
Yep.
And then I burned mine off, and you still have yours.
So I didn't know that until I saw a Smart Water commercial. Have everyone seen this? Where
Yeah, I
he's
saw
drinking
the
Smart
one.
Water, getting his tattoos lasered off, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's right where We Babies was. So I am fortunate enough
Wait, we babies.
that I
love.
still have We Babies
Yeah.
right here on my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
And I.
This is what.
This is what's left. I don't know if you can get it, but
Yeah, no, it's
right.
not there, so they
There
can't
it
really
is.
get it.
Wow.
it's
I
no
can't believe
babies.
you got tattoos of we
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
Do people ask you what that means?
Well,
Super fat?
yeah, I stopped smoking weed the next day.
There you
For a
go.
couple
Okay, yeah,
of
that's where.
years.
Yeah, that's where it
Well,
stopped.
at least with Pete,
Yeah.
anyways.
It's been a year and a half since I've seen you.
It's been a bit.
It's been a bit. So
Yeah.
I'm happy you're back. So.
Oh, me too,
Yeah.
man.
What have you been up to?
Well, we got the show coming out, and I'm also really excited. I've been watching like Ryan Reynolds over the last couple of years. Like every 6 months, he's just making like $1 trillion on something. So I was like, I gotta do that. So I had I just grew up with my mom mostly, and I had trouble shaving my balls. Like, I would always cut them because nobody ever taught me. I don't know, like, I don't know if someone's supposed to literally be like, let me show you. But no, I never had, like, a father figure to be like, this is how you shave your balls. So I would always cut my stuff, and my mom knew because I used to live with her. She did my laundry. So she would just see, bloody underwear. And one, yeah. And it, like, wasn't my sister's. It was mine. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Hey, come on. Hey, whoa, Jimmy. Hey, that's Rodney Dangerfield for anyone in my demo.
Wow.
No, so there's this company. My mom one Christmas got me this thing. It's called Manscaped. It's like she put it in my stocking, like, and she did it like the way, like, in A Christmas Story when they're like, I think there's one more present, like, over there. And I opened it, it was these ball trimmers, and they're magnificent. Haven't trimmed my balls since pandemic. And I called the company, and they were like, we will do stuff. So I brought you one. It's a Manscaped. This is what I use.
Thank you very much.
You can use it for your face. I fully charged it. It has a flashlight.
It's got a light on it.
There's a light so you can see how awful your penis is. Not yours, just, penises in general, terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought, I just wanted you to have it. It's great.
That's so nice of you. You don't have to bring me gifts.
No, I got you one ordered for you, but it didn't come in time, so that one's mine. But I washed it, and I went to a barber shop and I just dipped it in that blue, and then
I know that blue.
I put it in the blue stuff next to the Clubmen gel.
That cleans everything.
Yeah, it cleans everything.
That cleans everything.
Yeah. So,
gosh, I forgot what question I asked you, but welcome to the show.
Thank you, guys.
I'm so
Thank
happy
you
you're
so
here.
much.
You know what I read? It made me laugh because my parents did kind of a similar thing. But is this true? She made you take the sanitation exam?
Yes. When I got SNL, I called her and I was like, I'm gonna be. I got SNL, Mom. Like, holy crap! Like, wow. And she was like, well, just so you know, the garbage man test is at the end of the month in case. So she. Until about 3 years ago, every year she would ask me to take the garbage man test just as like a backup.
And how did you do?
I didn't take it, but she would always try to be like, she's like, it's pretty cool, Peter. You get to like hang outside of the,
No, you get to hang off the side.
She's like, that'd be good for you.
Yeah. You'd be good at that.
Yeah.
My parents, same thing. They go, Jimmy, we love your comedy career, and you want to be a comedian. That's so cool. Take the postal exam.
Yeah.
And
I get to drive on the other side.
You get to drive. Your steering wheel's on the other side.
Steering wheel's on the other
You
side.
wear shorts to work.
Yeah.
I mean, they got their own rules.
It's an Irish thing. They don't believe in it.
They don't believe in it. Some of your tattoos are going away.
Yeah, I've been burning them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're almost gone.
Is it painful?
It's horrible.
It is, right?
Oh, it's worse.
Worse than getting them.
Well, they gotta burn off a layer of your skin, and then it has to heal for like 6 to 8 weeks, and you can't get in the sunlight, and then you gotta do it like 12 more times. Yeah. So really think about that Game of Thrones tattoo you're thinking of getting, all right?
I mean, really think about it.
Really
Consider
think about it. Yeah.
This is a picture of you with a lot of tattoos here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Do you remember like how many you had at one point?
Probably like 200.
Yeah. 200 tattoos.
Yeah, I was a sad boy.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
And you would just think of something and go get it and
Yeah, it was a weird time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody was getting tattoos like 5 years ago. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Remember?
Of course.
Post Malone was like always tired. And
Yes.
I was like, yeah, me too, dude. I'm exhausted.
I want to get it too.
I'm exhausted.
Are you going to keep any?
Maybe like 2 or 3, but I'm trying to clean slate it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Trying to be an adult. Yeah.
Good for you.
Thanks. Oh, thank you, crowd.
Dude, the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary. This is the 50th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. You were on when you were 20 years old?
Yeah.
For 8 seasons. You were fantastic. I loved you on that.
Oh,
That's great.
Thank you.
How did you audition? Did Lauren see your stand-up? How did they...
I was doing, remember Trainwreck?
Of course.
So I had a cameo in a scene with Bill Hader, and we just hung out for the day.
Hader?
Yeah, and then the next day he called me. He's like, hey, buddy, He's like, I recommended you to Lauren for Saturday Night Live.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone do a
Do a
Bill Hader.
He has such a sweet.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Man, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, he's just a nice dude. He's just the best guy.
Yeah.
So he got you in.
He got me in, and then I auditioned, did stand up, and somehow got it, and now, you know,
Now you're
10
here.
years ago. Yeah.
Well done, bud.
Yeah.
Do you remember the 40th anniversary? Because we were...
Yeah, that was my first year, and it was fun for me because no one knew. I was a new guy, so no one knew who I was. They thought, you know, I was just backstage.
Yeah.
So I was able to enjoy it because it's the most anxiety-provoking. Like, what you guys don't know is the audience is like Jack Nicholson, Taylor Swift. It's not a normal audience. So
Yes.
You're like, you know, dressed like a potato in front of like, you're like, ah! And then Jack Nicholson's just sitting there. So, yeah.
It's bizarre.
It's bizarre.
Yeah. Who freaked you out? Did Jack freak you out?
No, so I only had one job. Me and Leslie Jones, the great Leslie Jones, we were gonna introduce a category or whatever. And you know how Jenna's right there, and she's like, 10 seconds,
Yep.
you know, 5 seconds.
Of course.
And when she said 5 seconds, Leonardo DiCaprio tugged my shirt, and he went, and he had his big Revenant beard, and he just went, I like what you're doing. Yeah. And then she was like, live! And I was like, oh, hi, everybody! Yeah.
He did the touch to me.
Dude, how'd you pass the